Paul went through a lot in his life. Almost at every turn, and later in his life, he went through a hardship. He went through an insult. He was persecuted, and he had a lot of trouble. And that's exactly what he said. That he said he takes great pleasure in those weaknesses, not because he went through it, but because Christ was shown and glorified in that time that he was going through it. He said, I take pleasure in all those things, that I suffer for Christ, for when I am weak, I am strong. Wow. We got to change our perspectives. When God calls us, He wants to use us to bring Him glory, to share His Word, and to bring people to Him so that they can have the same saving grace that we have. And I can promise you, when people receive that free gift of salvation, a difference has been made in their life. Probably the biggest difference they're ever going to have. And you ask, what? I'm talking about the difference between hell and heaven. That's what I'm talking about. You can't make a bigger difference in some person's life than to share the plan of salvation with them. They can't make a bigger difference in their life than accepting that free gift of salvation. That's an eternal difference, church. That's not a temporary difference. That's an eternal difference. That's the difference that you have, that God has allowed you to make. He used you to make that in someone's life. An eternal difference. So the question this morning, are we going to continue to make excuses, church, or are we going to start making a difference?